somebody else's passion. I don't want to find that I'm just dry bones. I want to burn with unquenchable fire deep down inside.
Hi everyone, I'm always excited to do one of my video series, and I'm on episode 18, and I just am excited for what God is going to just speak through this video to you. And I want to share a little bit more of my time in Johannesburg, although that time is coming to a close, and the awesome revelations that God continued to reveal to me. I just want to share one of the days. It was so amazing. I was just spending time with the kids, and we were hanging out in their little doll house, and we were playing around and just having fun, having pretend tea and stuff like that. And then I got my guitar, and they always loved when I sang and when we would just worship together, me and the kids, and it was always so much fun. And so me and one of the girls who got really close to me, she wanted to write a song. So she started to give me ideas, and God just started to flow out some lyrics and awesome stuff. And so we ended up writing a song together, and I do have a video. I'm still waiting to see if I'm going to be able to post it, but I'm excited about possibly sharing that with you guys. And so that's exciting. And then I just really wanted to share on this video a powerful word that God spoke to me when I was there about my time there. And it was so significant in that time because of where I was at and what I was going through. And one time in my quiet time with the Lord, He just spoke to me. He said, Independent Dependency. And what that meant, what He was sharing with me and teaching me about, was that He was teaching me how to be so independent in my dependency on Him. Because, sometimes we can get sometimes it's easier when we're with a group of people or we're on a school and we're in that environment where there's corporate worship and lectures and things like that, and that's what I thought I was going to be doing when I went to Mozambique. But then since everything changed and here I was kind of by myself, not by myself because I was around kids and leaders and all those things, but yet I felt pretty alone, and I knew God was with me, but I was just so broken. And so God was really just starting to teach me about being independent in my dependency on Him, that it didn't matter if I was with people or not. And I had that before, like when I was home and just being intimate with the Lord wherever I went, whether I was with a group of people or not. But He just was teaching me so much more strongly about that, and about how no matter if you're around people or not, or no matter if other people are seeking God's face around you or not, or pressing in the way maybe I want to be or anything, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. But we have to be independent in our dependency on Him. That we have to choose, regardless of who else, regardless of anyone telling us to do it or not, but out of our own desire in our hearts, to be dependent on the Lord and to be intimate with Him and to grow closer and seek His face and get to know Him better. And that was just such a powerful thing that God was speaking to me, as well as what He was speaking to me too was about, He was revealing how patient He is. And that love is patient, and that it's not always, that He is so patient with us that sometimes we expect and we want things to come like now, like we want God has spoken words or He's shared visions or dreams with us, and we're like, we want it to happen now. But ultimately He was revealing to me that we have to be patient because He is so patient with us, that when we are not patient with ourselves or with others, we're not walking in the way that who He is, because love is patient and God is love, and He lives inside of us for those who believe in Jesus Christ. And so we ought to be patient. We ought to be walking in that love and that patience. And that was just a very powerful thing that God was speaking to me, and I was just super excited about that. And it was very simple, but it was profound, because it was just like, wow, God is so patient, and He is going to continue to be so patient. And so we have to learn from Him about that. And that was just something that was so profound that God was speaking to me. And I have two more awesome revelations insights that God really spoke to me during my time there that I want to share. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to share them on the next video, which I think will be my last video of when I was in Johannesburg, because I spent 20 days there, and then I will be sharing in the next video of where God was leading me next. Well, maybe not in the next video, but the next video. So you gotta stay tuned and you gotta come back and watch the video series, because I want to share where God was leading me to next and what He was doing and how He was working everything together in that way, because I still have about 2 more months to cover, but obviously there's going to be, I'm going to squeeze stuff together. But the reason why I've stayed so long on my Johannesburg time was because God taught me so many foundational truths and insights, and He was building such a really firm and strong foundation for the rest of my life and my walk with Him, and it was very powerful and something that is life-changing. So I pray that this insight about just patience and independent dependency just really touches you. I pray that God will just draw you closer to Himself. I pray that He will just begin to woo you and romance you into that devoted relationship with Him, that it's a love relationship, and remind you that it's not religion and it's not legalistic things that we do or do not do. It's relationship. It's falling in love with our Creator and our Maker, and falling in love with Him and receiving His love, so that way we can love like He loves and we can share it with others. So I just bless you. I pray that you are just so blessed by these videos, and please leave a comment and share, and just would love to hear what God is doing in your life. And please stay tuned, because I got some exciting stuff to share on the next couple videos. And it is going to be great. So I love you all. Just be so blessed. Continue to seek God's face. And I bless you in Jesus' name. Have a good day.